jointly taking the place, apparently, of number 14, Rodney MacDonald, is Brian Cornelius and Robin Pilcher. We'll see how that one works out in the programme. So out goes Rob Watts, Rodney MacDonald and Ricky Pay, and in comes Les Rowland, John Yeldham, Brian Cornelius and Robin Pilcher. These are the solo stars of the afternoon, led by Craig Drury from Danny Glover, 17 Ollie Rayson, Teri Massingham, Matt Saul, Georgie Wood, Matt Etherington. They're the 250 and 350 boys. There's Karl Rushen and Mick Swansborough. 37, Michael Peters. Number 6 is one of those Cook fellas, Gary Cook. 45 is James Peters. 84 is Gordon Walker. 83 is Nathan Irwin. And the Speedway Grasstrack team riders line up there on the centre green. So let us introduce them as the sidecars come round. With number 26 on his machine. That is James Theobald riding for the Grasstrack team. And we have number 63, Karl Rushen. There's Rob Wilson. This one's going to be quick, isn't it? Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders then are behind the sidecars. Then fella didn't look this way. I didn't see who he was. Who was he? There's one of the steer lads on there with young Robbie Wilson. There we go, boys. From down south. Lovely to see you here. Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. Complete with mascot. Is that a mascot or a brolly dolly? What we got there? Right, number 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton from there down southwest. And Paul Hebden and Chris Holbury. Mark Warren, Emily Coughlin. Didn't see that one. Was it going to like a Winterburn going across there, or was it Mr. Cosser? I'm not sure. Mark Cosser, was it? And Trevor Colvin bringing up the rear. Oh, Paul Whitelam I see there as well. I don't think I mentioned him, but there they are, the right-handers. Oh, and John Hiscock and Carl Bell. And the left-handers, Billy Penfold, Nick Barker. That's Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. Paul Marley, Nick Barker. 292. Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. 123, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. And Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. Bono the Bear, Andy Evans and Dave Morris. Chris Downs and Tim Mount. Nice to see Tim back out. And 113, Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. No Jim Manklow this afternoon then. And 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Well, that's what George looks like. I've never seen him with his crash helmet off before. So, been reliably informed on with Robbie Wilson this afternoon is Bradley Steer. Bradley Steer. Mick Steer's grandson, I'm told, but where he fits in after that, I don't know. Right, Let's have a go at the Speedway and the Grasstrack teams and the left-handers then, shall we? Right then. In no particular order whatsoever, so I'm going to dodge up and down the programme here. From my immediate left, could we please welcome the Speedway and Grasstrack boys? We will start with the far end left. Can you give us a wave? Jason Hilliard. Good man. Next to him is James Theobald. Next to him is Karl Rushen. Next to him, is that Chris Still? Then we've got John Yeldham. Who've got next to him? Number 5 on his thing, but... 36, Aaron Pease. And 62, Les Rowland. He don't want to wave, does he? And Robin Pilcher. He can wave, and is that organising Frittenden fella? Get out of the way, and that photographer bloke. Oh, 68, is it? That must be Dan Berwick. And they've got the photo shoot going on at the wrong moment. Oh. Dan Berwick, of course, he's for the Speedway team. The others for the Grasstrack team. Dan Berwick's in the Speedway one this afternoon. Next one then is number 6, Aaron. Followed then by number 11, Chris Neame, also in the Speedway team. Then with the number 5 on the machine is Mark Baseby. And then with number 191 is Trevor Heath. Followed by 83, Nathan Irwin. Number 7, the man who's concentrating all his efforts on the team challenge this afternoon, Harland Cook. Number 18, Sam Heath. And we've got a number 12. Who's number 12? Lee Oakley. Good boy. Nice to see you. You're a bit taller than your dad, aren't you? And I've got number 112. And I can't recognise either from here. But never mind. Sorry. Ross Young, is it? Well done, Ross Young. You're not in the programme, mate. But welcome anyway. For those who are on the other side of the track, our little laughs come when somebody said, who needs a microphone when you've got a mouth like that? A voice like that, he said. Sorry, voice like that, he said. Right then, the left-hand sidecars, starting off from the centre outwards. Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. 123, the man they all want to beat this afternoon, or men they all want to beat, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Oh, the fan club have turned up, then Team Green are here then. 96, John Morris and Mick Payne. Number 4, Andy Evans, the Bear and Darren Morris. 114, Chris Downs and Tim Mount. 113, Mike Downs and Alex Ballman. And on the end there, 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Well done, boys. Let's have a good fair afternoon's racing, as you always do, and may the best teams win. Well, the riders come to the line for the first race of the afternoon then. We've got the 350cc solos on board here with Chris Ward, Nathan Irwin, Gordon Walker, Ross Young, Stephen Brooke, Teri Massingham and Steve Tideswell. Then those older ones amongst us, like myself, might remember Robin Oakley, who was riding only the other week in his heyday on his 250 Nat. Well, Ross Young is Robin Oakley's grandson. Ross Young is Robin Oakley's grandson. So we welcome him here to Grasstrack this afternoon. He has done 1 or 2 before, I think, but he's obviously been up there at Highway practicing. Let's see how well he gets on in this one with Teri Massingham. No Steve Tideswell, I'm afraid. Stephen Brooke, Gordon Walker, Nathan Irwin and Chris Ward. Place your bets now. Lining up then for race 1. Revs rise, tapes fly, and here they come. Big puff of dust out the back of one of those wheels, and on the way to the first corner is Nathan Irwin that gets the whole shot. Nathan Irwin gets down there first. Chris Ward in second place, Teri Massingham in third. Corn Walker in fourth, Ross Young in fifth. Well, that's soon made short work of that, isn't it? All nicely spread out there. Nathan Irwin from Crowborough in Sussex. Getting the power down to the ground on his 350cc machine. Sounds really on song this afternoon. 61 Chris Ward in second, and Teri Massingham still holding on to third with Gordon Walker and Ross Young. Nathan Irwin on the last lap then. He looks like he's he had me worried there. He shut that throttle off for so long that I thought he was going to toddle back to the pits and he'd misread the flag, but no, so he's on his way. Half a lap to go for Nathan Irwin. Chris Ward still there in second, Teri Massingham in third, Gordon Walker and Ross Young. Ross Young making a move on the inside of Gordon Walker on the last lap. Nathan Irwin takes the win. Chris Ward rolls home for second. Teri Massingham, our lady rider, coming home for third. Ross Young, oh! That engine just seized as he came up to the line there, waving to the crowd. And the back wheel locked up. That could be terminal. Race 1 then, the official result of race 1 was a win, and a fine win for the young man from Crowborough, Nathan Irwin, number 83. In second place it was number 61, Chris Ward. In third place was number 213, Teri Massingham. In fourth place was number 112, Ross Young. And in fifth place was number 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.92 seconds, giving an average speed of 55.48 miles per hour. From the top, 83, 61, 213, 112, 84, 1 minute 22.92 seconds, 55.48 miles per hour. There we go. Now twice before the next race come out, including the time and the speed. I must be getting better. Richard Smith going up on the inside of Matt Etherington. It was Matt Etherington that got the whole shot. Matt Etherington goes wide and Richard Smith comes on the inside. It's Matt Etherington from Richard Smith, from Mark Giles, from Danny Glover, from Brian Cornelius and Mike Peters. Matt Etherington stretching a few yards ahead of Richard Smith. Richard Smith probably thinking, well, if we finish second in each race, we'll make the final, then we'll go for it then. Matt Etherington. Beautiful bit of cornering there. Leading Richard Smith. From Mark Giles. Danny Glover. Ron Cornelius and Mike Peters. Positions remaining unchanged, and Matt Etherington really going for it here this afternoon. He's in a real dream season on that 350, hardly dropping a point to anybody all year. Hardly, I did say. 5, Matt Etherington. Richard Smith, ex-British champion on 250s and 350cc machines. Mark Giles, a good seasoned South East campaigner. And Danny Glover, the young lad from Ashford who moved up from the juniors recently. And Brian Cornelius. I was imagining the longest standing rider in the field this afternoon. Matt Etherington takes another win. Richard Smith for second, Mark Giles for third. Mike Peters out with problems. I think he'll get. I think he got 3 from 4, so he should qualify as a finisher. Danny Glover and Brian Cornelius. Official result for you in just a moment. 350cc Solos race 2, a win and a fine win from start to finish for number 5, Matt Etherington. In second place it was number 33, Richard Smith. In third place was 26, Mark Giles, and in fourth place was 18, Danny Glover. Fifth was 48, Brian Cornelius, and sixth was number 37, Mike Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.21 seconds, a speed of 58.08 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 33, 26, 18, 48, 37. 1 minute 19.21 seconds, 58.08 miles per hour. And whoever I heard say, when I said I must be getting better because I got the result out twice, including the time and the speed, I did hear somebody mutter, that won't happen all afternoon. And I'm sure he's right. But 2 down, and only about 36 to go, I expect. In fact, another 41 to go. Left-hand Sidecars, British Championship round 1. This is a qualifying round to see who goes to Astra for the, I believe it's the third. And the top 12 qualifiers from this afternoon will go through to that British Championship final at Astra. Swingfield on the 3rd of October. So the left-handers having 2 big days of British Championships here to qualify, there to take the title. Away they go then. Somebody's well away and somebody else has gone with him. I can see it's number 3 this side, but struggling to see who it was on the other side. Is that the Bear? That's the Bear, isn't it? The Bear on the outside, Paul Marley on the inside. Shoulder to shoulder racing as they come out of the first turn. The Bear's still got it at the moment. Nick Barker pulling up on the inside. Andy the Bear Evans drops back to second place as Nick Barker, Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Oh no, the Bear's done it again. The Bear's back in front. The only man from Wales here is on his own this afternoon, but he's doing his best and he's putting up a fight for it. Paul Marley, Nick Barker now in the lead. Andy Evans and Darren Morris in second. And look at Tony Penfold. I know what he's trying to do. Tony Penfold there and George Vidler have moved up into second place. They were waiting there to see if those other 2 got themselves a bit messed up and see if they could go past the 2 of them at once. But he's managed to pick off the Bear. So we have Paul Marley and Nick Barker leading this one. Tony Penfold and George Vidler in second. The British title is at stake. And Andy Evans in third. In fourth place is Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. And bringing up the rear is number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. Paul Marley unable to pull away from Tony Penfold. The checkered flag is coming out as they enter the last turn. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, one more twist of the throttle should do it for them. Tony Penfold, George Vidler right there in attendance, second place. The Bear Evans comes home a respectable third. And Tom Penfold in fourth. Paul Nelson bringing up the rear. Left-hand Sidecars then, race 3. First race of the British Championship this afternoon, and a win there going to number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In second place, and a good race at it too. In second place was 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler making their way up from the minor placings. And in third place was number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris, the fast starter that finished in third. And in fourth place it was number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. And in fifth place was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.92 seconds, a speed of 46.51 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 25, 4, 5, 30. 1 minute 38.92 seconds, a speed of 46.51 miles per hour. Revs rise. I see 4 outfits up there. Away they go. There's a 5th outfit up there, but it's not moved. Looks like Jason O'Donnell. Oh, you ain't broke that, have you? That was expensive. I do hope you ain't broke that. Borrowed his brother's bike, now he's gone and broke it. I don't know. Round the first turn they come, the Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Leading the pack from 113. Mike Downs and Alex Baldwin from 96, Johnny Morris. From 114 on Italian Exotica. Another sporty V-twin. Being raced by Chris Downs and Tim Mount. Round the turn in fine style. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, Mike Downs, Alex Baldwin, Johnny Morris, Mick Payne, Chris Downs, Tim Mount. Oh, they got this one going. 97, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. get 3 in from 4 now. I don't think he can. The last lap flag is out for both Penfold and Richard Webb, making it look easy as they do. Mike Downs and Alex Bourman in hot pursuit. 96, Johnny Morris. Mick Payne. Chris Downs, Tim Mount. Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper. Checkered flag. Great Penfold and Richard Webb on the Wesley. Yamaha X-Up comes home in second with Mike Downs. Johnny Morris on another X-Up in third. Popular these Yamaha X-Ups, you know. Now, I can never remember this is a Gajeva or a Aprilia, and he's told me enough times, but there he goes. Italian Exotica. And the SP1 Honda bringing up the rear. I don't think the Honda team will be very happy. They could be falling on their swords and finishing last in that, mind you. He didn't go off the line at the right time, did he? Right then, race 4, left-hand sidecars. A win for number 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In second place, 1, 1, 3, Mike Downs and Alex Bourman. In third place was number 96, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. In fourth place was 1, 1, 4, Chris Downs and Tim Mount. In fifth place was number Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper, managing to get 3 from 4 laps in to qualify. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.17 seconds and a speed of 48.34 miles per hour. I didn't get that one out twice, did I? We're away with race 5, and we have Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles leading this one out of the turn. From 125, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Andy Pack and Mick Arling in third. No Terry Nicholas as we knew, but no Martin Cuff and Steve North. But did he say the push rod jumped out in his Nourish in practice? Unable to take any further part in the meeting. So it's left this one a little bit depleted. But here comes 130, Team Green, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. From Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Round the turn they come then. On to the last lap flag, Charlie Ridley. From Betherston, Steve Bowles. From Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Very valuable points here being scored this afternoon. It might look a bit easy in this race because there's only 3 in it, but those riders might be very glad of these points come the end of the day. We'll have to wait to see who goes through. The checkered flag is out, and 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles take their first win of the afternoon. From 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Official result in a moment. Left-hand sidecars, race 5. A win for number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. In second place, 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in third place, number 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.34 seconds, a speed of 48.76 miles per hour. Race 5 again, 130, 125, 292, 1 minute 34.34, a speed of 76 miles per hour. Race 4 again, just to get it out a second time, in case anybody missed any of it. The win for 123, followed by 113, 96, 114, 99. 1 minute 35.17 seconds, a speed of 48.34 miles per hour. We've come now to the 500cc solo team challenge. We have Chris Still, Mark Baseby, Les Rowland, Rob Watson, Harland Cook, Aaron Pease, Dan Berwick, Rodney McDonald. No, we don't, because he's not there. Trevor Heath. I don't know what's going to happen here. This doesn't look exactly well sort of planned out. Here they come then. Mark Baseby going for it. Dan Berwick holding on to the centre advantage. Mark Baseby goes through on the inside. Harland Cook in third. I think all 3 of them were on the Speedway team, so me saying they're going to get a hammering this afternoon must have wound them up. Number 5, Mark Baseby. Ahead of Harland Cook and Dan Berwick. From 191, Trevor Heath. 82, Chris Still. 174, Robbie Pilcher. And 62, Les Rowland. Last lap flag from Baseby, from Harland Cook, from Dan Berwick, and Trevor Heath, Chris Still, Robin Pilcher, and let's Rowland. Checkered flags out, a flyer there, a scorcher for number 5. Mark Baseby, from 7, Harland Cook, 68, Dan Berwick, Trevor Heath. Chris Still looking down at the machine. Machine failures, see, that's the thing. I didn't take that into account, followed by Robin Pilcher. And there's Rowland. Well, race 6. It's got rather complicated here. What we decided to do is to give you out a race result while the girls sit down and work out who's on what team and who scored what points. So the race result, which I've written down underneath where it says time and speed, was a win for number 5, Mark Baseby. Second was number 7, Harland Cook. Third was number 68, Dan Berwick. Fourth was number 19, Trevor Heath. Fifth was 82, Chris Still. Sixth was 174, Robin Pilcher. And seventh was 62. There's Rowland. Time was 1 minute 15.25 seconds, a speed of 61.14 miles per hour. Race result 5, 7, 68, 19, 82, 174, 62. 1 minute 15.25 seconds, 61.14 miles per hour. Race 7, the other side of the team challenge, and at the moment I'm just bewildered how this programme relates to points scored, and I thought I'd been told to tell you who was in front. Here we go then. Let's see if the Grasstrack is going to hammer this lot, because we just got hammered in that last one by the sounds of things. Round they come then, Nathan Irwin leads it. Nathan Irwin from James Theobald. I can dodge from one end of the programme to the other. Nathan Irwin rides for the Speedway team. James Theobald rides for the Grass team. Karl Rushen in third is riding for the Grass team, and John Yeldham is in for the Grass team. So we're doing a bit better here. Well, the Speedway boys are leading it at the moment with Nathan Irwin. Flying down the back straight, James Theobald chasing hard after him. Then Karl Rushen, then John Yeldham, chasing Hilliard. On the last lap they go then. Nathan Irwin, James Theobald catching up with Nathan Irwin as they go around that turn, losing a little bit on the straight though. Karl Rushen holding on to a valuable third from John Yeldham, chasing Hilliard. A win for Nathan Irwin from 26, James Theobald. 63, Karl Rushen. 46, John Yeldham. 47, Jason Hilliard. Number 6, Aaron Baseby. And number 18, Sam Heath. And 11, Chris Neame, bringing up the rear. Race 7, the 500cc solo team challenge. A win for number 83, Nathan Irwin. Second place, number 26, James Theobald. Third place, number 63, Karl Rushen. Fourth place, 46, John Yeldham. Fifth place, 47, Jason Hilliard. Sixth place, number 6, Aaron Baseby. Seventh place, number 18, Sam Heath. And eighth place, number 11, Chris Neame. The winner's time at 1 minute 18.78 seconds. An average speed of 58.40 miles per hour. I'm going to try and do that again or not? I'll try and do that again. By number only, those points. On the left-hand column, it's at the top 7, 5, 2, 6. On the right, 1, 3, 0, 4. We'll now carry on with the 250cc solos. Oh, the 250s are underway. Looks like Georgie Wood has got the whole shot and he's away. Don't think if anybody will stop if he gets away first. Teri Massingham in second, Craig Drury in third. Craig Drury goes up to second, Teri Massingham drops down to third. All to fight for in those lesser places, and indeed they are. Round the turn then. 96, Georgie Wood. From 10, Craig Drury, 181, Matt Saul, 213, Teri Massingham, 45, James Peters, 17, Ollie Rayson. Bring up the rear, number 6, Harry Cook. On their last lap then, Georgie Wood flying. Into 10, Craig Drury, 181, Matt Saul, 213, Teri Massingham, James Peters, Ollie Rayson. Georgie Wood lapping the tail ender. Win for Georgie Wood. Please ignore number 6, he's a lap in arrears. Craig Drury, Matt Saul, Teri Massingham, James Peters, Ollie Rayson, Harry Cook bringing up the rear. Race 9 in your programme, 250cc solos a win for 96, Georgie Wood. Second place number 10, Craig Drury. Third place 181, Matt Saul. Fourth place 213, Teri Massingham. Fifth place number 45, James Peters. And sixth place number 17, Ollie Rayson. In seventh place was number 6, Harry Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.30 seconds, a speed of 59.51 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 10, 181, 213, 45, 17 and 6, 117.30, 59.51. Here we go then, the upright solo boys are out there. Looks like John Yeldham leading this one. From Arnie Fenner, Mick Swansborough, Oakley. Number 12, it says in your programme, is Robin Oakley, but I'm led to believe it's his son Lee. Here we come then, John Yeldham leading. From Arnie Fenner, from Paul Morfey, Brian Cornelius, there's Rowland, Mick Swansborough, Gordon Walker, and Pete Bushell. Lee Oakley out with problems in the centre green. Firing and smoking a bit as he makes his way back to the pits. Round the turn they come, and Arnie Fenner now in the lead. John Yeldham dropped down to second place. John Yeldham going down to third place as Paul Morfey takes over. Brian Cornelius also passed him. He must have some trouble there, I should think. As he wanders slowly down the field. Here, don't break that bike, we need that for the team challenge. The checkered flag's out then. Arnie Fenner takes the win. From 48, Brian Cornelius. 55, Paul Morfey. 46, John Yeldham. Les Rowland, Mick Swansborough, Pete Bushell, Gordon Walker. Right then, race 8 in your programme, the one at the top of the page. Don't go in the wrong one again. Unless you went in the wrong one earlier. Race 8 at the top of the page, a win for number 32, Arnie Fenner. Second place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. Third place, number 55, Paul Morfey. Fourth place was number 46, John Yeldham. Fifth place was number 62, Les Rowland. Sixth place was number 8, Mick Swansborough. Seventh place was 83, Pete Bushell. And eighth place was 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.23 seconds, a speed of 50.98 miles per hour. From the top, 32, 48, 55, 46, 62, 8, 83 and 84. 1 minute 30.23 seconds, 50.98 miles per hour. Here we have the right-hand sidecars coming to the line then. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, Joe Truin, Duncan Patton, Mike and Simon Elliott. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, breaking in a new passenger there from a famous family. Paul Debden and Chris Holbury. Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. Here we come then. Right-hand chariots of fire, making their way down to the first turn. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders get down there first. Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer in second. Simon Beanie's gone wide. He's holding on to his third place though. There's Alpha Leather into the next corner. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, Robbie Wilson, Dave Vidler. Joe Truin and Duncan Patton from Cornwall. Mike and Simon Elliott. And Paul Debden and Chris Holbury bringing up the rear. From his son, Robbie Wilson. Doing the father and son 1-2. I think this is the first time this has happened, if it happens, because one of them could break down yet. Anything can happen, it's live, this isn't recorded. Round the turn they come, the last lap flag is out. It's Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. And Mike and Simon Elliott. Bringing up the rear. And the last turn then. First, Robbie Wilson second. Oh, there was a lap in arrears. Simon Beanie comes home in third. Then Joe Truin and the Elliott boys bringing up the rear. No, not quite bringing up the rear, were they? Because Paul Debden and Chris Holbury were bringing up the rear. Official result for you in a moment. Right-hand sidecars, race 10. Right-hand sidecars, race 10. A win there for number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In second place, like father, like son, 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. In third place was 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. And in fourth place was 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. In fifth place was number 38, Mike and Simon Elliott. And in sixth place was 67, Paul Debden and Chris Holbury. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.09 seconds, a speed of 56.64 miles per hour. At race 10 in the right-hand sidecars, 24, 42, 76, 26, 38, 67, 1 minute 32.09 seconds, a speed of 56.64 miles per hour. Right-handers then coming to the line again to do battle. Mark Costa, the last man to come into line. Passenger adjusts the angle of the dangle with the rear wheel. And away they go. Hurtling towards the first corner. Mark Costa getting the whole shot. Paul Whitelam right there with him, but Mark Costa gets the power on early, drives out of that corner, pulls away from the rest of the field. You can see why he's a Masters champion, but so was Paul Whitelam, and he's having to go back as he comes up that straight very, very quick, getting himself in a striking position. Mark Costa goes a little wide on the corner, and Paul Whitelam tries to come up the inside, not quite getting this close stuff here. At the Frittenden Raceway. Mark Costa, Steph Blythe, Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. Where's Alan Elliott this afternoon then? Mark Costa slows a little on the corner wall right, and this time tries the long way around the outside. Determined not to let him have it all his own way, and half distance then is Mark Costa, Steph Blythe, Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. Then 306 Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin. Another brave girly passenger. Trevor Colvin starts to catch up with Steve Colvin on the back there. Round they come. Mark Costa. On his last lap from Paul Whitelam. And watch them two on this last lap, because you never know when that Paul Whitelam's going to strike. Mark Costa seems to have it his own way at the moment. Into the last turn they go. Paul Whitelam comes in real fast, closing that gap right up. He's right there waiting for a mistake from Mark Costa, but no mistake coming. It's Mark Costa's win. Paul Whitelam in second place. Another cracking race here at Frittenden. Mark Warren, Pete Colwyn, Trevor Colwyn, and John Hiscock. Race 11, right-hand sidecars. Race 11, right-hand sidecars. A win there for number 37, Mark Costa and Carl Blythe. But chasing him all the way in second place was 92, Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. In third place was 306, Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin. In fourth place was number 99, Pete Colwyn and Steve Colwyn. In fifth place was 991, Trevor Colwyn and Anthony Grant. And in sixth place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.43 seconds, a speed of 57.68 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 92, 306, 99, 991, 184. 1 minute 30.43 seconds, 57.68 miles per hour. Kent, Surrey and Sussex Air Ambulance, saving time and saving life. They're here this afternoon with their stall. Please support them as best you can. You never know. With a bit of bad luck, it might be you or me next. And we could be relying on them. To say there that costs 1.7 million a year to keep that copter flying 365 days of the year. What's happened? What's happened here? What's happened here then? Well, the rest is race 12. Nathan Irwin leads. Gordon Walker in second place. Mark Giles, I think that is. That's Richard Smith. Richard Smith has stopped on the far side there. He's got the long push home. Meanwhile, the others are down to 2. So 83, Nathan Irwin from Gordon Walker. Nathan Irwin having a good day here this afternoon. The win in his 350cc heat. Earlier on. Gordon Walker scoring some very valuable points this afternoon. Well, I guess this could be the slowest time of the day. Richard Smith making his way across the track there. I can't see whether there's a chain on it or not. Nathan Irwin takes the win. And 84, Gordon Walker comes home in second. Official result in a moment. Race 12. 350cc solos, race 12. A win there for number 83, Nathan Irwin. Second place, number 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.94 seconds, a speed of 51.72 miles per hour. It was 83, 84, 1 minute 28.94 seconds, 51.72 miles per hour. Now the rest of the 350s, then we're going to have a little bit of water, keep the track in top condition for the British Championships. .350's on the line then, and here they go. Matt Etherington gets the whole shot, or does he? Mark Giles is going, no, Matt Etherington does get that whole shot after all. Mark Giles did challenge him for it, but Matt held that throttle on just that little bit longer, and he got to the first turn first. So it's Matt Etherington from Mark Giles, Teri Massingham, Chris Ward, Ryan Cornelius, Danny Glover. Round they come then. Number 5, Matt Etherington. 26, Mark Giles. 61, Chris Ward. 13, Teri Massingham. 48, Ryan Cornelius. And 18, Danny Glover. On to his last lap then, Matt Etherington. The winning his first ride, and what looks like a good win here. He's top of the points. Chris Ward goes out with trouble. Chris Ward out with problems there. So Matt Etherington having this one all his own way. Matt Etherington takes the win from Mark Giles in second. Teri Massingham coming home in third. Then Brian Cornelius. And Danny Glover. Race 13, always good to get that one over without any problems. Race 13, a win there for number 5, Matt Etherington. In second place it was number 26, Mark Giles. And in third place was 213, Teri Massingham. In fourth place was number 48, Brian Cornelius. In fifth place was number 18, Danny Glover. In sixth place was number 61, Chris Ward. No seventh finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.03 seconds, an average speed of 56.77 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 26, 213, 48, 18, 61, 1 minute 21.03 seconds, 56.77 miles per hour. Here we go then, with the left-hand sidecars. Race 14, part of the British Championships. No David Ballum or Jason Ballum, I'm afraid. In fact, we've only got 3. And of course, Martin Cuff and Steve North out with their bushrod problems. John Morris then, having a bit of the limelight. Everybody's entitled to their 20 minutes of fame, they tell me. This is part of Johnny Morris's. Johnny Morris. Leading from Andy Pack and Mick Arling, and Chris Downs, Tim Mount. Left-hand sidecars, their big afternoon, or one of their big afternoons of the year. Let's see who goes through into the top 12 for the British final. Johnny Morris leading, Andy Pack creeping up on the inside. Andy Pack and Mick Arling going for it on the inside there. They squirt that throttle and fast they go into the lead. Down the back straight then. Andy Pack and Mick Arling from Johnny Morris and Mick Payne from Mike Downs and Tim Mount. You watch them with donuts enough, they'll go straight to your waistline, I tell you. Nice though, aren't they? Yummy. 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling from 96, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne, and 114, Chris Downs and Tim Mount. So Yamaha's first and second, and the Italian Exotica in third. In fact, it's an Aprilia from Italy. Andy Pack and Mick Arling take the first win of the afternoon from John Morris and Mick Payne, Chris Downs and Tim Mount on the Aprilia, bringing up the rear. Race 14 then, race 14, a win for 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling, gathering some very valuable points there towards the top 12 of the afternoon. In second place it was number 96, John Morris and Mick Payne, and in third place it was 114, Chris Downs and Tim Mount. No other finishers, the winner's time being 1 minute 48.18 seconds, a speed of 42.52 miles per hour. From the top, 292, 96, 114, 1 minute 48.18 seconds, 42.52 miles per hour. Don't forget then, all roads lead next weekend to the boarded circuit at Collier Street. If you can make it to here, you can make it to there. One not to be missed. A few foreigners coming over for Vince. Speedway boys also coming out in true support. It's going to be a good one next weekend. Don't miss it. 15. Here we go then, down the first straight. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb get the whole shot. They get down to the first turn first. On the Weslake. B-twin, built in Rye, Sussex, you know. Belonged to his father before him. So, it's Dave Penfold. From Billy Penfold. From Tom Penfold. From Paul Nelson. Penfold's 1, 2 and 3 at the moment then. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, making it look so easy. Driving the motor hard. 125, Billy Penfold, Harry Potter, Tom Penfold, Dan Batstone, and Paul Nelson, Mike Stote. Yes, the interesting one there is the one in third place. I think Tom Penfold is the third generation of Penfolds. Ernie would be his granddad, Tony would be his dad, and then there's him, the third generation has started to show themselves in this wonderful sport of left-hand sidecar Grasstrack racing. Dave Penfold, son of the big Dave, out in front. Him and Billy would be cousins. Billy would, no. But Dave Penfold wins with Richard Webb. Tom Penfold comes home in second and Billy Penfold in third. Paul Nelson and Mike Stote bringing up the rear. Race 15, the left-hand sidecars. Race 15, the left-hand sidecars. A win there for 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, 2 from 2. In second place, it was number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. In third place, it was 1, 2, 5, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in fourth place, it was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.36 seconds, a speed of 48.75 miles per hour. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, 30. 1 minute 34.36 seconds, 48.75 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars again then. A big clash this time between Paul Marley and Nick Barker and Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles. Both lads have seemed to start last season, have worked their way right to the top of the tree already, and are sure to be a good fair fight in this one. Throw in Mike Downs and Alex Bourman, Tony Penfold, George Vidler, Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper, and Andy Evans, Darren Morris. They've got a race in their hands here, as all 6 come to the line. Place your bets now then. Away they go. It looks like Mike Downs and Alex Bourman have got the whole shot. They get into the first turn first. Charlie Ridley comes flying by on the first turn. Paul Marley is in last place at the moment. Missed the start there completely. He's got a lot of work to do. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles then powering towards victory in this one with Tony Penfold, George Vidler in second. Paul Marley still in 6th place at the moment as he tries an inside run out of the corner. So all the outfits are still quite close together. It's going to be difficult to try and get through that lot. The Bear Evans is in 5th place trying to make his way up to 4th. As Mike Downs drops down and Paul Marley comes through as well. Over 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles from Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. Paul Marley moving up through now. He's got up to 4th place. The odds are tight line there. The Bear comes up the outside of Paul Marley. Paul Marley fights back. Round the turn then, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles from Tony Penfold and George Vidler, then Mike O'Donnell, then Paul Marley, then the Bear Evans, then Mike Downs and Alex Bourman. Paul Marley holding another tight line, trying to do it the clean and easy way. You've got to go a lot faster if you want to go around the outside, but he changes that outside line on Jason O'Donnell. The checkered flag is out and Charlie Ridley wins from Tony Penfold in second. Paul Marley just gets the third, Jason O'Donnell in 4th. I think the Bear just got that over Mike Downs on the line. We move now to the Speedway Grasstrack Challenge. This race features Number 7, Harland Cook for the Speedway. 26, James Theobald for the Grasstrack. 191, Trevor Heath for the Speedway. And 63, Karl Rushen for the Grasstrack, and they're away. Down to the first straight they go, and they hurtle into the first corner. Harland Cook it is that leads. Harland Cook from James Theobald in second, Johnny Yeldham in third, then Karl Rushen, 47, Jason Hilliard, then Trevor Heath, and Sam Heath. We're bunching up for second, third and fourth places there. Oh, John Yeldham and... oh, no, red flags please, red flags. Big pile up on the far side there. Riders and bikes everywhere. There will be a short interlude while we sort this one out, and I think you're going to need some track repair crew down there as well. 2 riders in the ropes. If anybody's got a van loaded up with track repair kit, could they make their way over, please? Track repair kit over the far side there, please. Oh, John Yeldham and Jason Hilliard tangled up going down the back straight there, and suddenly took a dive for the ropes. It looks like one of them standing up and okay. Righto, you grass trackers, get your finger out now. I think we're 2 team members down, so that won't help, will it? That's only 1 team member down there. It's good to see John Yeldham for a start, but I can now. And here they go, off the line. Who's going to get the whole shot? Harland Cook comes through from the inside once again. He gets down to the first turn first. John Yeldham's the man that's in second place who goes with him. Karl Rushen is in third. We have a Speedway man on the front line, and the second and third are grass trackers. Second, third and fourth are grass trackers, I believe. Here we go then, Harland Cook. Leading the way from John Yeldham. James Theobald. James Theobald moves up into second. He wants to have a go at the front man. Number 7, Harland Cook. For the Speedway team, and it's James Theobald, Karl Rushen and John Yeldham on, I believe, for the Grasstrack team, and then Trevor Heath for the Speedway boys. And 18, Sam Heath. It's all happening here at Frittenden as the last lap flag comes out for Harland Cook. James Theobald. Karl Rushen, John Yeldham, Trevor Heath. Sam Heath and Chris Neame. The win then for number 7, Harland Cook. Closing on him all the time there was James Theobald. Third man home is Karl Rushen, followed by John Yeldham and Trevor Heath. A little gap back and we get 18. Sam Heath and 11, Chris Neame. Race 17, the Solo Team Challenge. Race result, a win for number 7, Harland Cook. Second was 26, James Theobald, and third was 63, Karl Rushen, and fourth was 46, John Yeldham. Followed by 191, Trevor Heath. 18, Sam Heath. 11, Chris Neame. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.85 seconds, a speed of 59.86 miles per hour. Points then for race 17. Points for race 17 on your left-hand column going down. Number 7, Harland Cook scored 7. James Theobald 6. Trevor Heath 3. Karl Rushen 5. Down the other column on the right, on the top line, is Sam Heath 2. John Yeldham 4. Chris Neem 1, chasing Hilliard 0. And then again down the columns, on the left hand column it's 7, 6, 3, 5, on the right hand column is 2, 4, 1, 0. Full start. We'll come back and do that one all again in a moment. Number 6, Aaron Baseby, excluded for causing the false start in race 18. Anybody lost a little mouse? No, a real mouse. A nice cuddly mouse. Robin Oakley says he's lost it. Well, Grasser have got it. Di's got it there. a nice cuddly loved little toy. My little Rachel's got her little Daisy and won't never put her down, and I'm sure that somebody's upset at losing this mouse. So, old timer, take more water with it. It's all right, Rick Colvin's just tripped over the rope over there, so I told him to take more water with it.
There we go.
Off we go then. Race 18, the rerun. Dan Berwick goes to the front. I think he's on the speedway side of things. Dan Berwick is at least with Nathan Irwin in second place. Also in the speedway side of things. Grasstrack need to get their finger out here. Mark Baseby looks like he's gone up into third place ahead of Karl Rushen, so the Speedway boys are 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. So around they come then. Nathan Irwin, Mark Baseby, Karl Rushen. Oh, Nathan Irwin's gone back down to third all of a sudden. Dan Berwick flying wide, and look at Mark Baseby coming through on the inside. Mark Baseby going for it. I thought this was a team event. You'd think they'd team ride, wouldn't you? They're worse than grass trackers. Grass trackers don't know how to team ride, they never do it. Well, I thought the Speedway boys could. He must be after the points money. Must be after the points money. That checkered flag goes out, and it's a win for Mark Baseby. From 83, Nathan Irwin. From 68, Dan Berwick. 63, Karl Rushen, flying the flag for the grass trackers. From Aaron Pease, Brian Cornelius, and Paul Morfey. While the girls are doing the points for the teams, let's tell you the race result. And the race result was a win for number 5, Mark Baseby. In second place was number 83, Nathan Irwin, and in third place was number 68, Dan Berwick. In fourth place was 63, Karl Rushen. In fifth place was 36, Aaron Pease. In sixth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. In seventh place was 55, Paul Morfey. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.73 seconds, a speed of 59.96 miles per hour. Here we go then. These should be the 250cc solos because they're roll reversal with the uprights. The 250s it is, and Craig Drury gets out of the first turn first. Craig Drury from 96 Georgie Wood from 181 Matt Saul. Down the straight they go, Georgie Wood starts to close the gap. On then, Craig Drury goes past, flings a whistle on the outside, gets the throttle on early and starts to pull away. It's Georgie Wood from Craig Drury from 181. That's Saul with a yellow flag flying. We've got somebody dropped it somewhere. Red flags now we've got. So the race being stopped in the interest of safety. We're away with the 250 solo rerun, so we'll do this. I didn't see quite what caused that race to be stopped, but somebody obviously knows somewhere around the circuit. Here we come then, 250s, and Georgie Wood comes out of that first turn first this time. From Craig Drury in second. 181 Matt Saul. And then Teri Massingham and James Peters. James Peters going ahead of Teri Massingham fighting back. On the quarter litre machines, Gary Cook bringing up the rear. 96, Georgie Wood. 181, Matt Saul, and 10, Craig Drury. 45, James Peters, and 213, Teri Massingham. Right ding-dong battle going on there at the back between those two riders. Meanwhile, on the front line, it's a very lonely place for Georgie Wood as he takes the last lap flag. Matt Saul in second. Number 10, Craig Drury. Ignore number 6, he's a lap in arrears, and it's 45, James Peters, and 213, Teri Massingham. Checkered flag goes for Georgie Wood. From 181, Matt Saul. 10, Craig Drury. 213, Teri Massingham. 45, James Peters. And number 6, Gary Cook. Race 20 in your programme, race 20 in your programme, not the one at the top of the page, the next one down. Don't let me see you doing it wrong. Race 20, the 250 solos, was a win for number 96, Georgie Wood. Second place was 181, Matt Saul. In third place was number 10, Craig Drury. And in fourth place was 213, Teri Massingham. In fifth place it was number 45, James Peters. And in sixth place, number 6, Gary Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.06 seconds, the speed of 58.19 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 181, 10, 213, 45 and 6. 1 minute 19.06 seconds, 58.19 miles per hour. If I can get these points out, individual points scored. Points for the race 18 then. On the left-hand column, starting with Aaron Pease, it was 3 points. Dan Berwick, 5 points. 48, Brian Cornelius taking the ride of Rodney McDonald, 2 points. 83, Nathan Irwin, 6 points. 63, Karl Rushen taking Chris Still's ride, 4 points. On the right-hand column, this is then 7 for Mark Baseby, 1 for 55, Paul Morfey taking that spot, and 0 score for Aaron Baseby. Here we have the upright solos. Arnie Fenner leading it. Robin Pilcher coming through on the inside. Robin Pilcher going for it. Robin Pilcher riding up the banking. Down the back straight goes. From Arnie Fenner in second place. Arnie did have a win first time out. And he's in with a vengeance in this one. Look at him trying to go on the outside of Robin Pilcher. Robin Pilcher squirts the throttle on the old Godden again. Arnie Fenner on the Jawa. Then John Yeldham. All happening here at Frittenden this afternoon. Some of the minor paces change hands as well. Robin Pilcher. Arnie Fenner. Somebody's just gone round the outside of John Yeldham. Looks like one of them Oakleys to me. The Oakley, I believe that is. The Oakley moving up the field into third place then. Robin Pilcher well clear on the front line now from Arnie Fenner. Arnie Fenner does seem to be a little quicker into that corner. Robin Pilcher quick on the throttle on the exit. Robin Pilcher takes the checkered flag. Arnie Fenner comes home in second. Then it's Lee Oakley. Good ride for him. From 46, John Yeldham. 62, Les Rowland. Number 8, Mick Swansborough. 83, beat Bushell. 152, Dave Reed. Race 19 in your programme, the one at the top of the page. Race 19 in your programme, the one at the top of the page. A win for 174, Robin Pilcher. Second place, number 32, Arnie Fenner. And in third place, number 12, Lee Oakley. In fourth place, number John Yeldham. And in fifth place, number 62, Les Rowland. Sixth place, number 8, Mick Swansborough. And seventh place, number 83, Pete Bushell. And in eighth place, number 152, Dave Reed. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.54 seconds, a speed of 53.16 miles per hour. I've just been shown some lovely posters. I've seen this poster on the website. It's the poster that was the advert for the Leicester Goodwin Trophy, Memorial Trophy, out in Holland. I believe that was last weekend. Then somebody has donated some to Grasser, so if you'd like to make a donation to Grasser, they'll donate you a poster. How about that? On the Grasser stall, lovely posters, tribute there to Leicester Goodwin. And if you make a donation to Grasser, you can have one. Probably an offer that won't be repeated, so grab them while you can, limited numbers. First come, first serve basis. Right-hand sidecars, here they go, down the first straight then. John Hiscock gets the whole shot ahead of Mark Cosser. Mark Cosser goes to the inside, he's through. Mark Cosser takes up the running. John Hiscock in second place. Trevor Colvin holding on to third. Round they come then, Mark Cosser at step 5. Trevor Colvin moving up into second place ahead of John Hiscock. Then it's Simon Beanie. Mark Cosser then, showing why he's British Masters champion here at Frittenden. Mark Cosser, Steph Blythe, John Hiscock, Carl Blythe, Trevor Colvin with Anthony Grant, and Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. Joe True and Duncan Patton bringing up the rear. Oh no, back on track, Harley Elliott, they're bringing up the rear. Mark Cosser leading up the back straight then. Steph Blythe in chair. Checkered flag goes for Mark Cosser, Steph Blythe. Another win for them. John Hiscock, Carl Bell a good second. Trevor Colvin and Anthony Grant in third. Simon Beanie. And Dave Vidler. Joe True in Duncan Patton. And Mike and Simon Elliott bringing up the rear. Race 21 then, right-hand sidecars. Race 21, right-hand sidecars. A win there for number 37. Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe. In second place, it was number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In third place was number 991, Trevor Colvin and Anthony Grant. In fourth place was number 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. And in fifth place was number 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. In sixth place, number 38, Mike Elliott and Simon Elliott. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.26 seconds, 53.08 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 184, 991, 76, 26, 38, 1 minute 38.26 seconds, 53.08 miles per hour. Sidecars burst into life. Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin get to the first turn first. And it's all happening here at Frittenden as the second and third places change hands. Look how tight those two are in second and third place. But it's Pete Colvin that's made it out on front. He's gone a bit wide. Robbie Wilson is coming up through on the inside. Rob Wilson down into third. Son leads father in this one at the moment. It's Team Blue and Team Blue on the first three outfits with Team Red, Paul Whitelow in fourth. And there's lots to happen yet in this race, I'm sure. They hurtle round the pit's bend. It's Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin in the chair leading this one. Again they go wide. Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steele in second. And Terry Saunders in third, moving up into second place as I speak. The fight is on between father and son in this one, and Paul Whitelow wants to join in too. Paul Whitelow comes through past Robbie Wilson into third place. It's all happening here. With the last lap flag ready. Pete Colvin drifts wide again. He's hanging on to it. Rob Wilson in second, Paul Whitelow in third, Robbie Wilson in fourth, Mark Warren in fifth. Who said I can't look at them? Round they come then. The last turn, for the last time, the checkered flag is ready. Pete and Steve Colvin go wide again. Rob Wilson tucks up on the inside. Rob Wilson gets it from Pete Colvin, from Paul Whitelow, Robbie Wilson, Mark Warren, and Mr. Debden, whose first name just escaped me at that moment. Paul Hebden and Chris Holbury bringing up the rear. Lap to there. What a cracking race. Right-hand Sidecars, race 22. A win there for number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In second place, it was number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. In third place was 92, Paul Whitelow and Paul Whitelow Jr. In fourth place, it was number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. In fifth place was number 306, Mark Warren and Emmy Coghlan. In sixth place was 67, Paul Hebden and Chris Holbury. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.87 seconds, a speed of 54.41 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 99, 92, 42, 306, 67. 1 minute 35.87 seconds, 54.41 miles per hour. .350cc solos away then. Well, they come to number 5. Matt Etherington takes the wide line from 26. Mark Giles from 83. Nathan Irwin, 213. Teri Massingham, 48. Brian Cornelius, 18. Danny Glover, and 209. 209, Steve Brook. Matt Etherington is absolutely flying on the front line. Number 26, Mark Giles. 83, Nathan Irwin, 213, Teri Massingham, 18, Danny Glover, and 48, Brian Cornelius. And here comes 209, and I've been told to say boo as he goes by. That's his nickname that he doesn't like, really. So I've been told to put it over the microphone so that everybody calls it and gets him right wound up. Matt Etherington, though, out in front, 26, Mark Giles in second, then Nathan Irwin. 18, Danny Glover, 213, Teri Massingham, and 48, Brian Cornelius. And completing his last lap is Boo. 209, Steve Brook. Then 5, Matt Etherington taking the win. Oh, that was close. I think it was just Mark Giles ahead of Nathan Irwin. From 18, Danny Glover. From 213, Teri Massingham. 48, Brian Cornelius. And Boo's gone back to the paddock. Race 23. 350cc solos, a win for number 5, Matt Etherington. In second place was number 26, Mark Giles. In third place was number 83, Nathan Irwin. And in fourth place was number 18, Danny Glover. In fifth place was 213, Teri Massingham. And in sixth place was number 48, Brian Cornelius. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.80 seconds, a speed of 56.94 miles per hour. 350cc solos, and there's only 4 going in this one. Richard Smith gets the whole shot. Richard Smith will want some points here because he broke down in that earlier one, and he'll need to recover some points. from that. So 33 Richard Smith leads from 61 Chris Ward, from 84 Gordon Walker and 112 Ross Young. .33 then, Richard Smith turns the gas on out of the corner, then flying up the straight. Richard Smith in full flight this time, followed by his eastern centre compatriot, 61 Chris Ward. Then it's Gordon Walker and then it's Ross Young. .33 Richard Smith. 1 lap to go. Problems for somebody on the far side there. Somebody slowed right up. Chris Ward slowed right up. Look what happened there, but Ross Young goes by, Gordon Walker goes by, and Chris Ward looks like he's got trouble. His saddle sort of way stood up on that footrest. There's the checkered flag for the winner, 33 Richard Smith. A little gap back for second place rider coming out of the turn now, twisting the throttle one more time. Ross Young. And then 84, Gordon Walker. Race 24 to 350cc solo was a win for number 33, Richard Smith. In second place it was 112, Ross Young. And in third place, number 84, Gordon Walker. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.28 seconds. A speed of 55.91 miles per hour. From the top, 33, 112. 84, 1 minute 22.28 seconds, 55.91 miles per hour. Left-hand side cars in after 2 rides. 123 Dave Penfold and 130 Charlie Ridley on 14 points each. 292 Andy Pack and 3 Paul Marley on 11 points each. Let's see what happens here. Number 3. Paul Marley and Nick Barker. From 123 Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. From 292 Andy Pack and Mick Arling. And Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. Paul Nelson, Mike Stote bringing up the rear there. Andy Pack and Mick Arling chasing hard after Billy Penfold's rear wheel, but Paul Marley's got it all his own way at the moment. Quite a hard race in his second leg, but this one's looking a bit easier for him. Powers his way towards victory. It's Paul Marley and Nick Barker from Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. Out goes Andy Pack and Mick Arling. They're out of the running, looking down at the rear wheel as if the chains come off. That's them out for this one. Did say that one of those points earlier scored were very valuable, didn't I? Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper. Mike Stote. Wrong way round. Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. Number 3, at the checkered flag. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper. And Paul Nelson, Mike Stote. Actually getting up on the pace now, sorting that machine out slowly. Race 25. Oh, too busy eating my chips and reading my programme and watching what I'm doing to notice that Andy Pack and Mick Arling have pushed the machine home. I do hope that's done 3 from 4. Race 25 then, left-hand side cars, a win there for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In second place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. In third place was number 97. Sorry, 99 in the programme, isn't he? 99, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. In fourth place was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. In fifth place was 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.10 seconds. A speed of 49.63 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 125, 99, 30, 292, 1 minute 32.70 seconds, 49.63 miles per hour. Quick look into the next race, and Tony Penfold, Tom Penfold, John Morris, Mike Downs, Chris Downs all go together in race 26. And in race 27, Dave Penfold and Charlie Ridley meet. And they at the moment are on 14 points each, so we'll have to sort the men out from the boys in race 27. Here we come then. Left-hand side cars out of the first turn is 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. That's not bad on that little single-cylinder machine. Second place is Mike Downs and Alex Foreman. Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. And Chris Downs. Tim Mount bringing up the rear. Problems for Tony Penfold on the front line. Problems for Tony Penfold. Oh, the chain's off. The chain is clanking round the rear wheel. What a shame there. Such a good lead on that one, and robbed of his points. Let's hope that doesn't make too big a difference to the top 12 at the end of the afternoon. Last lap flag then, 113. Mike Downs and Alex Foreman. John Morris, Mick Payne. Tom Penfold, Dan Batstone. Chris Downs and Tim Mount. Checkered flags out then for 113, Mike Downs and Alex Foreman. A good win then, very valuable points yet again. From 96, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. Tony Penfold crosses the line there. George Vidler gets his 3 from 4 laps to qualify. All is not lost, perhaps. Race 26 then. Left-hand side cars. A win for number 113. Sportman. In second place was number 96. John Morris and Mick Payne. In third place was number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. In fourth place was 114, Chris Downs and Tim Mount. And in fifth place was number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.66 seconds, a speed of 47.59 miles per hour. From the top, 113, 96, 5, 114, 25. 1 minute 36.66 seconds, 47.59 miles per hour. 123, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, and 130, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles come into this race with 14 points apiece. 2 wins each. This one will sort the men from the boys. Dave Penfold makes a start. He gets down to the first turn first. Charlie Ridley is there in second place. Andy Evans in third. Dave Penfold then. Out in front where he likes it best. From 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Dave Penfold a little bit wide on that corner, but Charlie Ridley didn't seem to make any advantage of it. If Charlie Ridley's got the sense that I think he's got, he'd just ride a second here. Score those points to be in that British final. Why tip yourself upside down at a time like this when there's no need to? Let's hope Team Green keeps a level head. Dave Penfold making himself the favourite for the title this year. One, two, three. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb on the last lap then of Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Andy Evans, Darren Morris. Half a lap to go. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb looking comfortable on the Westlake V-twin. It's all for the job, aren't they? Dave Penfold and Richard Webb take the win. Charlie Ridley comes home for second. on a Yamaha, and the Bear Evans comes home on a Yamaha too. Now I wouldn't mind betting that old Westlake is 30 or 40 brake horsepower behind those other two bikes. The difference being the number of brake horsepower Dave Penfold's got is 100% usable. The power the other two have got keeps spinning the wheel. T-tune and slow down to go faster, I say. So the race 27, left-hand sidecars, round 3 in this qualifying round, or leg 3 I should say, in this qualifying round. A win for 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Second place, number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And in third place, number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.20 seconds, a speed of 51.57 miles per hour. That's 1, 2, 3, 130. 4, 1 minute 29.20 seconds, 51.57 miles per hour. Here we go then, Speedway Team Challenge. Down the first straight and into the first turn. Dan Berwick goes down. Quite big time too. The yellow flag's out, but we're okay at the moment. I hope the red one's up. We've got the red flag. Race being stopped in the interest of safety. Aye, they do that when the Grasstrack was in front, didn't they? Eh? Only race we've been leading so far this afternoon, and they stopped that one. Sorry, that wasn't Dan. It looked like Dan Berwick. I'm told it was Harland Cook. Well, he was a Speedway team member, so I don't mind him stopping the race now, but let's hope Harland's okay. Looks like he's up on his knees over there at the moment. Trying very hard on the first turn. Off we go then. A rerun of race 28. Karl Rushen gets into the first turn first. But Harland Cook just gone past him. Harland Cook it is that takes up the running. Harland Cook leads from 63, Karl Rushen from 26. James Theobald and Dan Berwick. James Theobald making a run around Karl Rushen. Karl Rushen only on a 350cc machine. James Theobald then. In second, Harland Cook. High flying on the front line. Decided not to ride his other machines in the other classes this afternoon, but concentrate on the team challenge, and for him that must be absolutely, him and I weighed, that must be absolutely the right decision. Russ Grasstrackers, perhaps not. Harland Cook then. James Theobald, Karl Rushen. Dan Berwick trying to go on the outside of Karl Rushen. Karl Rushen fights back, but the extra CCs of that 500 down the straight gets away. The checkered flag is out and Harland Cook takes the win. From 26, James Theobald. 68, Dan Berwick. 63, Karl Rushen. Number 6, Aaron Baseby. And 36, Aaron Pease. And bringing up the rear is 62, Les Rowland. Oh no, and another one behind him. Number 11, Chris Neame. Race 28, 500cc solo team challenge, leg 3. The race result was a win for number 7, Harland Cook. In second place was number 26, James Theobald. In third place was number 68, Dan Berwick. In fourth place was 63, Karl Rushen. In fifth place was number 6, Aaron Baseby. In sixth place was 36, Aaron Pease. In seventh place was 62, Les Rowland. And in eighth place was number 11, Chris Neame. The winner's time was 1 minute 22.64 seconds, a speed of 55.67 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 26, 68, 63, 6, 36, 62, 11. 1 minute 22.64 seconds, 55.67 miles per hour. Now go on to race 29, where 59 Ricky Pay's place is taken by 46 John Yeldham. Number 5, Mark Baseby going for it, right from the off. He's out in front with Nathan Irwin in second, James Theobald in third. James Theobald trying to come into second place ahead of Nathan Irwin. Not quite making it yet though. Down the back straight he goes, into second place. So Mark Baseby, riding for the Highway Speedway team. Hell for leather. Half distance is Mark Baseby, James Theobald, Nathan Irwin, Trevor Heath, Karl Rushen, John Yeldham, Aaron Pease and Sam Heath. There goes the check at the last lap flag, sorry, for Mark Baseby from 26, John Yeldham, Nathan Irwin, Trevor Heath, Karl Rushen, John Yeldham, Aaron Pease. Those positions remaining unchanged. Bringing up the rear there is 18 Sam Heath. And the checkered flag comes out and Mark Baseby takes another win. 26, James Theobald. 83, Nathan Irwin. Followed by Trevor Heath, Karl Rushen, Aaron Pease, John Yeldham. On the 250cc solos then, they're on the line. Away we go. Hurtling down the first straight. Georgie Wood gets the whole shot. Georgie Wood's down there first. 2 rides already under his belt. This is the third one, and he's had 2 wins. He's out in front in this one. Drury in second, third. Georgie Wood absolutely flying, the local lad from Staplehurst. Going for it here this afternoon. Second place is 10 Craig Drury from 181 Matt Saul, 213 Teri Massingham and 45 James Peters. Georgie Wood then neat line round that corner. The last lap flag is out for Georgie Wood from Craig Drury, Matt Saul, Teri Massingham, James Peters. Checkered flag for Georgie Wood. 3 from 3 here this afternoon. Craig Drury comes home in second, Matt Saul in third. And it's Teri Massingham. Race 31 in your programme, ladies and gentlemen, not the one at the top of the page. Race 31, the second one down. The 250cc solos was a win for 96, Georgie Wood. In second place was number 10, Craig Drury. In third place was 181, Matt Saul. And in fourth place was 213, Teri Massingham. In fifth place was number 45, James Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.81 seconds. A speed of 57.64 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 10, 181, 213, 45. 1 minute 19.81 seconds, 57.64 miles per hour. On now to the uprights. At the top of the page, change 12 Robin Oakley to Lee Oakley. In the first turn they go then. Looks to me like Paul Morfey got there first. Paul Morfey got the whole shot. Drifts out of the corner nicely. On 46, John Yeldham. 48, Brian Cornelius. Number 12, Lee Oakley. Lee Oakley moving up into second place. Dropped down a third, dropped down a fourth. Back up to third. Brian Cornelius takes John Yeldham. Paul Morfey leads. Paul Morfey's gone wide. Robin Pilcher has seen his chance. He's on the inside. Paul Morfey going wide. Robin Pilcher leading. Lee Oakley in third. Brian Cornelius. And John Yeldham. Robin Pilcher showing the front wheel to Paul Morfey, and Paul Morfey finding an extra horsepower. Robin Pilcher through on the inside, clean as a whistle this time as the last lap flag comes out. 174, Robin Pilcher from 55, Paul Morfey. 12, Lee Oakley. Brian Cornelius, Karl Rushen, Mick Swansborough, Dave Reed. And Gordon Walker. And the checkered flag comes out. They come round the last turn for the last time, bunching up in the middle sections there. 174, Robin Pilcher takes the win. Lee Oakley comes home in second. 55, Paul Morfey. 48, Brian Cornelius. Then John Yeldham, Mick Swansborough, Dave Reed on the jab. And 84, Gordon Walker. Even the dog liked that one. Race 30 in your programme, the one at the top of the page. Race 30 at the top of the page was a win there for number 174, Robin Pilcher. In second place, it was number 12, Lee Oakley. In third place, it was number 55, Paul Morfey. And in fourth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. Fifth place was 46, John Yeldham. Sixth place was 8, Mick Swansborough. Seventh place was 152, Dave Reed. And eighth place was 84, Gordon Walker. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.88 seconds, an average speed of 51.18 miles per hour. From the top, 174, 12, 55, 48, 46, 8, 152 and 84. 1 minute 29.88 seconds, 51.18 miles per hour. Right-hand side cars. Somebody's definitely trying to fatten me up today to give me a nice cream now. Here they come then, not that I'm complaining, of course. Wilson's again, and this time Robbie Wilson gets down there first, but Rob Wilson sneaks through on the inside. Father and son lead again. Up the back straight they go then. Rob Wilson from Robbie Wilson from Trevor Colwyn. Round the pits turn, Rob Wilson goes a little wide. Robbie Wilson taking the inside line. Got anybody coming past either of them. Rob Wilson, Robbie Wilson, Trevor Colwyn, Simon Beanie, Joe Truin, and Paul Hebden and Chris Holbury bringing up the rear. Rob Wilson again taking it slightly wider line, leaving the inside. Both lines occupied on the corner, it's difficult to overtake them. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders. Coming round for the last lap flag. Anthony Grant, Simon Feeney, Dave Vidler, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. Lapping the tail ender off the back straight, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Then Rob Wilson take the win. Trevor Colwyn. Then the tail ender. And the official result for you in a moment. Race 32 to right-hand side cars. A cracking win there for number 42, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Second place, number 42. Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Third place was 991, Trevor Colvin and Anthony Grant. Fourth place, 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. Fifth place, 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. And in sixth place, number 67, Paul Hebden and Chris Holbury. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.58 seconds, a speed of 56.96 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 42, 991, 76, 26, 67, 1 minute 31.58 seconds, a speed of 56.96 miles per hour. Right-handers again then, race 33. Mark Cossa gets the whole shot. Mark Cossa gets to the first turn first. Paul Whiteham is right there with him. And John Hiscock. Colvin taking a little trip onto the centre green. Rejoins the race. Here we come then. 37, Mark Cossa and Steph Blythe. Not a put on the all day yet, have they? Masters champions showing just why as Mark Cossa, Steph Blythe on the back straight. At half distance it's Mark Cossa, Steph Blythe from Paul Whiteham and Paul Whiteham Jr. from John Hiscock and Carl Bell, Mark Warren, Emily Coughlin, Mike and Simon Elliott, and bringing up the rear, Pete and Steve Colwyn. Last lap flag, Mark Cossa, Steph Blythe, Paul Whiteham Jr. in hot pursuit, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin, then Simon, Mike Elliott. Was it Mike and Simon Elliott? Yes, Mike and Simon Elliott. The win going to the Masters Championships with Mark Cossa and Steph Blythe from Paul Whiteham with Paul Whiteham Jr., John Hiscock and Carl Bell, Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin, Mike and Simon Elliott, and Pete and Steve Colvin. Let's give you the result of that race, and you can enjoy the interval. The result of race 33 was a win for 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe. Second place was 92, Paul Whiteham and Paul Whiteham Jr. In third place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In fourth place, 306, Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin. In fifth place, number 38, Mike Elliott and Simon Elliott. And in sixth place, number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.33 seconds, a speed of 58.39 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 92, 184, 306, 38, 99. 1 minute 29.33 seconds, a speed of 58.39 miles per hour. I can understand what's happened. I don't know if I can explain it. But anyway, we will not be having those uprights in race 34 that I told you. We're having race 42, the fourth leg of the 250cc solos, featuring Craig Drury, James Peters, Georgie Wood, Teri Massingham, Martin Cook, Ollie Rayson and Matt Saul. Here we go then. Oh, straight off the back goes somebody, a big wheelie and the bike stumped on the floor. Georgie Wood goes down to the first turn first. We've got Craig Drury in second, Matt Saul in third. And James Peters in fourth, and somebody picking their bike up on the line there. It's Teri Massingham that's looped it on the line. Looks like she's underway now though. Georgie Wood leading there, 10 Craig Drury. Matt Saul, James Peters and Teri Massingham. '96 then, Georgie Wood. From 10, Craig Drury. From 181, Matt Saul. 45, James Peters. At the last lap flag, Georgie Wood about to lap our tail ender. Not quite what it seems, as Teri was a good half a lap getting off the line after flipping it. So no disgrace for Teri really. He picked off like that. There's Georgie Wood then. Powering up to the checkered flag. 4 rides and 4 wins for Georgie Wood. Craig Drury comes home in second. Matt Saul in third, then then James Peters, and then Teri Massingham. Race 42, a win there for number 96, Georgie Wood. Second place, number 10, Craig Drury. Third place, number 181, Matt Saul. Fourth place, number 45, James Peters. And fifth place, number 213, Teri Massingham. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.08 seconds, a speed of 55.37 miles per hour. Show your applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the 250 competitors this afternoon. There's your definite winner with 4 rides and 4 wins. Nobody can argue with that. Young Georgie Wood done well here today. And Matt Saul is following him. I haven't got the overall result, so I don't know where Matt finished. Probably second or third, I would think, overall. But cracking day's racing from the 250s. That result again, race 42 was 96, 10, 181, 45, 213. No other finishes, 1 minute 23.08 seconds, 55.37 miles per hour. And I've just been sent the score sheet for me to mess up. The winner of the 250s on 36 points was number 96, Georgie Wood. In second place, it was number 10, Craig Drury, on 27. In third place was Matt Saul, number 181, on 25. In fourth place was 213, Teri Massingham, on 19. Fifth place, number 45, James Peters, on 17. Sixth place was number 6, Harland Cook, with 5. And seventh place was number 17, on 3 points. 17 was Arnie Rayson. This looks like the uprights to me. The uprights are underway. Race 34, Paul Morfey leading into the first turn. Robin Pilcher getting the better of him on the inside. Arnie Fenner fighting 2 in there in third place. Paul Morfey goes wide. 174, Robin Pilcher drops down to second place. Takes a good line round there. Paul Morfey taking it very wide, very, very fast line, chasing round the outside. Can he get there? Not quite, I don't think. Arnie Fenner in second. Arnie Fenner drops to second as Paul Morfey goes up. Brian Cornelius. I don't believe he's stopped. He never stops. Brian Cornelius has stopped, ladies and gentlemen, on the centre green. Meanwhile, Arnie Fenner takes over the front line from Paul Morfey, from Robin Pilcher. Arnie Fenner then going forward in the fourth leg of the uprights. With 1 lap to go. 174, Robin Pilcher. Arnie Fenner then. Got the bit between his teeth this afternoon, with Robin Pilcher in second. Paul Morfey in third. Then Les Rowland. And Dave Reed. Race 34 then, ladies and gentlemen. Race 34 in programme, upright solos, leg 4. Get the bad news over and done with first. Number 55, Paul Morfey, has been excluded 3 of the 4 laps right over the pegs on this start-finish straight. 3 out of the 4 laps right over the pegs, riding more or less to the ropes. So Paul Morfey excluded from this result. Race 34, a win for number 32, Arnie Fenner. Second place to 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place to number 62, there's Rowland. Fourth place to number 152, Dave Reed. And fifth place, number 83, Pete Bushell. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.97 seconds, a speed of 49.48 miles per hour. From the top, 32, 174, 62, 152, 83. 1 minute 32.97 seconds, 49.48 miles per hour. Off the line we go then. These should be the 350 final. Matt Etherington goes for gold on the first turn. He's flat out and going for it. Richard Smith is right there with him. Nathan Irwin in hot pursuit. Matt Etherington riding wide and Richard Smith pushing him all the way. Richard Smith now trying on the inside down that straight, but Matt Etherington just holding on to a very slender, and Richard Smith goes through on the inside. Matt Etherington goes wide. It's a big bump there, but he's still got it just from Richard Smith. But it's level as they go past here. Matt Etherington's down. Matt Etherington is down on the top bend. The yellow flags are out. Matt Etherington's up and okay and walking towards his machine. That's good to see that bit. Nice to see he's okay. And the last lap flag goes for Richard Smith. 483, Nathan Irwin. From 26, Mark Giles. 213, Teri Massingham. 18, Danny Glover. 84, Gordon Walker. Round the last turn for the last time, the winner of the afternoon, the Frittenden flyer, is 33, Richard Smith. From Nathan Irwin in a hot pursuit there in second place. Tried hard out of that last corner with a very tight line, but Richard Smith wins it. Nathan Irwin in second, Mark Giles in third, then Teri Massingham, and Danny Glover. And bringing up the rear, 84, Gordon Walker. .350cc solo final. First place 33, Richard Smith. Second place 83, Nathan Irwin. Third place 26, Mark Giles. Fourth place 213, Teri Massingham. Fifth place number 18, Danny Glover. And sixth place number 84, Gordon Walker. The finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 21.09 seconds, 56.73 miles per hour.
Don't jog the man's camera. Maybe. Get back.
Here we go then, left-hand Sidecars. Last leg of the qualifier for the British Championships. Charlie Ridley gets the whole shot down to the first corner. Paul Marley is right there. Paul Marley is closing the gap. Charlie Ridley on the inside. Paul Marley on the outside. Mike Downs in third. Charlie Ridley on the Yamaha X-Up. Paul Marley on the Godden. Paul Marley on the Godden seems to have had the faster corner up there on the pits. Charlie Ridley fights back on the inside. Paul Marley leading. Charlie Ridley in second. Then Mike Downs. Oh, Paul Nelson and somebody's spun off. Is that Tony Penfold spun off up the top there? Paul Marley, Nick Barker, 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles in second. Mike Downs and Alex Ballman in third. Paul Nelson, Mike Stote. Tom, did I say Tony? Tom, I knew I meant. Tom Penfold off at the top of the circuit there. Paul Marley, Nick Barker then. Last lap flag. From Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. It's 113, Mike Downs. And Alex Ballman. Then 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. Paul Marley and Nick Barker take the win. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles in second. forget, this is a qualifier, and the idea is to qualify. Mike Downs and Alex Borman in third, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote in fourth. Left-hand sidecars, race 36, a win for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place, 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. In third place was 113, Mike Downs and Alex Borman. And in fourth place was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.70 seconds, a speed of 49.63 miles per hour. 3, 130, 113, 30. No other finishers, 1 minute 32.70 seconds, 49.63 miles per hour.
Come on, what's your race, Billy? Me up. Stop harassing Bill.
Here we go then. Race 37. Left-hand sidecars follow the bear, and that's what they're doing because the bear's in the lead. Andy Evans, Darren Morris, all the way from Wales to entertain us here this afternoon, entertaining us well. Tony Penfold and George Wood in second, and Mike Downs, Tim Mount on the Aprilia in third. Andy Evans and Darren Morris keeping a distance between them and Tony Penfold. Tony Penfold does seem to gain a little bit coming round that corner. He'll need to gain a little more than that if he wants to do anything. I say Mike Downs is looking a little faster on that Aprilia as he gets the hang of it. Perhaps gets it tweaked and gets his setups a bit better. Tony Penfold now does seem to be gaining a few yards, but has he left it too late? The last lap flag is out. Bear Evans is leading. Tony Penfold in second. Mike Downs and Tim Mount in third. Into the last turn for the last time. Bear Evans leading. Tony Penfold in hot pursuit. But the bear wins. Followed home by Tony Penfold, Mike Downs and Tim Mount. Race 37, left-hand sidecars. Race 37, the left-hand sidecars, a win for number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In second place was 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. And in third place was 114, Mike Downs and Tim Mount. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.53 seconds, a speed of 47.66 miles per hour. From the top, 4, 25, 114. 1 minute 36.53 seconds, 47.66 miles per hour. The last race of the championship qualification now, and we get Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper, and John Morris, Mick Payne. And Andy Pack, Mick Arling on bike 113. Andy Pack and Mick Arling riding bike 113. Guess that was Dave Penfold, the way that thing shot out the start. Is already about 12 bike lengths clear on the first turn. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb then get the whole shot from Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And it's 97, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. 96, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne. And Andy Pack and Mick Arling bringing up the rear on 113. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb at half distance. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Jason O'Donnell making a move on Billy Penfold, not quite getting there. Nice try though. They come round the turn, hit the straight. Dave Penfold takes the last lap flag on Billy Penfold. Gary Potter on Jason O'Donnell with Adam Cooper, Johnny Morris and Mick Payne, with Andy Pack and Mick Arling bringing up the rear. Remember, 113 is actually 292. Checkered flag goes for Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. 4 rides and 4 wins for them this afternoon. Just look at Jason O'Donnell coming through there, good on the last turn to take that second place. From Billy Penfold, from Johnny Morris. From Mick Arling and Andy Pack. Or other way round actually. Andy Pack and Mick Arling. Official result in a moment. Race 38, the left-hand Sidecars was a win for number 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In second place, it was 99, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. In third place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. In fourth place was number 96, John Morris and Mick Payne. In fifth place was number 292, Andy Pack and Mick Arling. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.41 seconds, a speed of 48.73 miles per hour. From the top, 123, 99, 125, 96, 292, 1 minute 34.41 seconds, 48.73 miles per hour. Race 39, then we move on to the 500cc Solo Team Challenge, Leg 4. Can the Grasstrackers grab a few points back and close that gap? Away they go down the first straight. Karl Rushen got the whole shot, but Harland Cook comes slicing up through the middle and he's in the lead. It's Harland Cook. From James Theobald in second, from Karl Rushen. Steve Dan Berwick. John Yeldham, Aaron Pease. Harland Cook, James Theobald, Karl Rushen. Dan Berwick going very wide. Back so wide he got pipped by Trevor Heath going out of that corner. Meanwhile down at the other end, Harland Cook seems to have it all his own way, but James Theobald is trying every trick he knows to try and come on terms with this man. He doesn't want Harland Cook to have an unbeaten run. They're on the last lap, they're going around the pit's turn, they hit the straight, down they go, and James Theobald tries again to reel in Harland Cook. On down goes James Theobald. James Theobald has thrown it away on the last turn. Harland Cook wins it. Well, a brave try there for James Theobald. Karl Rushen comes home second from Dan Berwick, Trevor Heath, John Yeldham. The race result of race 39, the race result of race 39 was a win for number 7, Harland Cook. Second place was 63, Karl Rushen. Third place, 68, Dan Berwick. And fourth place, 191, Trevor Heath. In fifth place was 46, John Yeldham. They're the only finishers. A winner's time of 1 minute 18.19 seconds, a speed of 58.84 miles per hour. 7, 63, 68, 191, 46. 1 minute 18.19 seconds, 58.84 miles per hour. So race 39 then 7, 63, 68, 191, 46. 1 minute 18.19 seconds, 58.84 miles per hour. 26, James Theobald, who did ride round there, did have outside assistance with the starting of his machine. Therefore, scores no points. Revs rise, tapes fly. The last of the team challenge here this afternoon. Karl Rushen pulls a big wheelie. He's in third. Mark Baseby takes the lead. Nathan Irwin in second place. So it's Speedway and Speedway first and second, and a Grasstrack in there in third. Mark Baseby, Nathan Irwin, Karl Rushen, Aaron Pease. Then Aaron Baseby. Number 5, Mark Baseby at half distance, well clear. Karl Rushen who's moved up into second. Then Aaron Pease, then Nathan Irwin who's dropped to fourth. And then Aaron Baseby and Christine bringing up the rear. Mark Baseby then, oh, Nathan Irwin's got a big perler over the far side. The red flag's gone up. Red flag is up, so the race being stopped in the interest of safety. It has done 3 laps, so the result will be given at the end of the 3rd lap, which we will work out shortly. Right, then race 40, the 500cc solo team challenge, was a win there for number 5, Mark Baseby. 2nd place, number 63, Karl Rushen. 3rd, number 36, Aaron Pease. 4th was number 6, Aaron Baseby. And then number 11, Chris Neame. No time or speed as the race was stopped before the checkered flag. On the line then, the upright solo riders for the final of the afternoon. Here we go then, race 41 in your programme. John Yeldham gets the whole shot. John Yeldham gets into the first turn first. Best he's ridden all afternoon as he powers out of the turn. He's been saving it for this one. 46, John Yeldham from 174, Robin Pilcher from 32, Arnie Fenner, 62, Les Rowland, 55, Paul Morfey. Then Lee Oakley, Brian Cornelius, and Mick Swansborough. 46 then, John Yeldham at half distance from Arnie Fenner, Robin Pilcher, Les Rowland, Lee Oakley, Paul Morfey, Brian Cornelius, Mick Swansborough. Renner coming in the last lap, flag is out, and it is 46 John Yeldham from 32, Arnold Fenner from 174, Robin Pilcher from 12, Lee Oakley, 62, Les Rowland, 48, Brian Cornelius, 8, Mick Swansborough, and 55, Paul Morfey. And the checkered flag is out. And John Yeldham has done it. John Yeldham's done it this afternoon from Arnie Fenner in second place. Robin Pilcher, Lee Oakley, Les Rowlands, Brian Cornelius, Mick Swansborough. And here they come then, John Yeldham, the winner this afternoon. Arnie Fenner was second. There's Les Rowlands, he was fifth. There's Brian Cornelius, he was sixth. Robin Pilcher was third. Lee Oakley, well done that boy. Goes Mick Swansborough. Les Rowland seems to have lost something. Let's go then. Race 42, a win for 46 John Yeldham. From 32, Arnold Fenner. 174, Robin Pilcher. 12, Lee Oakley. 62, Les Rowlands. 48, Brian Cornelius. 8, Mick Swansborough. And 55, Paul Morfey. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.63 seconds, 51.91 miles per hour. We've got the left-hand sidecar final now, and then the right-hand sidecar final, and that will close the programme this afternoon. We've had a fantastic Frittenden flyer. I hope you're all going to come back for the season finale on the 31st of October. Don't forget then, next weekend, the Kent Cracker, followed by the Finland meeting, including the 500cc Sidecar National Championships, and on the 25th of September, is on the Saturday is the Floodlit, and on the 26th, Torrey Hill GTSA. There's the dates for your diary throughout September. These Sidecars coming to the final. The qualification is all done. These are the top 6 riders. Number 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Shearer. 113, Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. And number 4, Bear Evans and Darren Morris. Reserve was 25 if needed. So that's given the game away as to who the top 6 of the qualifiers are for next week, hasn't it? That's the top 6. Who are the others? Oh, it's 7, yes, as I gave you the reserve. Even I'm not awake, am I? Here we go then. The left-hand side car final. Nothing to do with the championship. Oh, who's giving it? Oh, Bear Evans has decided to give him half a lap head start. What a sporting gentleman. I thought handicaps were a thing of the past. He's handicapped himself here. Round they come then. Who would have believed it? Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. From Paul Marley and Nick Barker. From Tony Penfold. And George Vidler. Then 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. And Bear Evans and Darren Morris. There they come, they're 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. 4 Heath wins, and they're ahead in the final. And it's Paul Marley and Nick Barker. And it's Tony Penfold. Tony Penfold coming up alongside Paul Marley. Not quite enough to do it. That's a 1000cc thing in second place and about a 500cc thing in third place. Isn't he doing well with that little single-cylinder motor? When they come then, the last lap flag is out. It's Dave Penfold and Richard Webb all the way now from Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Then Team Green, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. And Bear Evans and Darren Morris. And Mike Downs, Alex Bowman bringing up the rear. And the checkered flag goes for Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. 5 rides and 5 wins here this afternoon. From Paul Marley, Nick Barker, Tony Penfold, George Vidler, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. 113, Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. There they are. They're on their way to the British title, perhaps. At least remember to shout, you've got to be in to win it. Paul Marley and Nick Barker, good ride for them today. Pleased to see them going so well. Just look at that little bike, just a little single cylinder. I don't need a 4-cylinder to beat you lot. I'll race this little thing. Have a look at it as it goes by. Number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Well done to them. And Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, Team Green. And 113, Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. The result of that left-hand side car final was a win for 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In second place was number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In third place was 25, the reserve, Tony Penfold, and 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler, who took the place of 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Shearer. Then it was 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Then it was number 4, Andrew Evans and Darren Morris, and 113, Mike Downs and Alex Bowman. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.17 seconds, an average speed of 51.59 miles per hour. The last race of the afternoon is taking a long time to get here, but that's the way it goes sometimes. This is right-hand sidecar final. Joint on points are 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders, and 37, Mark Cosser and Stephen Blythe. Then it's 92, Paul Widener. Then it's 42, Robbie Wilson. 184, John Hiscock, and 991, Trevor Colvin. Here they come then, down the first, a very moving race. John Hiscock seems to have got there first. Rob Wilson sneaks through on the inside. Mark Cosser turns lovely through that corner. You can see why he's a Masters champion, just the way he did that. He went in there in about third place and came out in first. Round the outside of one and inside the other. untouchable, unbeatable, the Masters champion for the last 2 years running. Rob Wilson in second, John Hiscock in third. John Hiscock seems to have suddenly woken up. I said he was asleep when I saw him in the pits earlier. Round the turn they come then, 37, Mark Cossa and Stephen Blythe adding yet another win by the looks of things to their tally. Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders in second, John Hiscock, Carl Bell in third, Paul Whitelam. And Paul Whitelam Jr. in fourth. The last lap flag goes for Mark Cossa. On the outside now and just about succeeding to get ahead of John Hiscock. John Hiscock battles back, but no real answer to him. Round the last turn for the last time. Can anybody beat these Masters champions this year? They're really going for it, and the win for Mark Cossa and Stephen Blythe. And Terry Saunders with Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr., John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Right-hand sidecar final, right-hand sidecar final. What a cracking final that was. What a first bend for Mark Cossa. That's the way to do it. Get in there and let them all straggle behind you. Here we go then. Race 43, the final result of the right-handers. A win for 37, Mark Cossa and Stephen Blythe. In second place was 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. In third place was 92, Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr. In fourth place was 184. John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In fifth place was number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. And in sixth place was 991, Trevor Colvin and Anthony Grant. There they are. And there's Paul Whitelam and Paul Whitelam Jr., complete with the mascot. That's Harry, I think. Looks like young Harry. There's Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, and a mascot on there as well. I'm not sure who the lovely young lady is. Did I say 1 minute 30.59 seconds? I don't think I did. 1 minute 30.95. I can't do it now. 1 minute 30.59 seconds, 57.58 miles per hour from the top. 37, 24, 92, 184, 42, 991. 1 minute 30.59 seconds, a speed of 57.58 miles per hour. 250 cc's then. In third place this afternoon after some brilliant racing. Number 181, Matt Saul.
Go, Lee! Come on, Jay! Run, boy!
Easy.
I won't buy you a burger when you get over there, Dad.
Young man, here's your trophy, and there is a £20 note that was given in by an anonymous person who said he's my rider of the day. I want it worth 20 quid. That was nice, wasn't it? What do you think to say for that?
Give it to me.
Well done, that man. That was third place then, Matt Saul. Second place, number 10, Craig Drury. They're getting familiar, these, in this 250 class, and it's these same boys keep coming up every week. Get the same winner most weeks as well, don't we? 96, come on, Georgie, you've done it again. The Frittenden Fire. Careful with his thumb when you shake his hand. There we are, the Frittenden Flyer trophy as well. The 1, 2, 3 in the 250s at the Frittenden Flyer this afternoon. Find his thumb, I want him out there next week. Be careful with his thumb. 1, 2, 3 there then, Georgie Wood, Craig Drury and Matt Saul. Didn't they do well? In the 350s this afternoon, there's some cracking racing yet again. And in third place, number 26, Mark Giles. Nice to see him back on the roster. He was missing for a while, but he's back with a vengeance. In third place this afternoon.
Give him a bottle of Grecian.
A bottle of Grecian, that's a thing to say, isn't it? A lot of us here could do with that. Third place was Mark Giles. Second place, number 83, Nathan Irwin. He got a bit of a loop, but all right. He took a further over the far side. He got me worried for a minute. He didn't get up very fast, but it's good to see him back up on here. These accidents make you walk like an old man, don't they? There we go, Nathan Irwin. Second place this afternoon. And the winner of the 350cc Saturday final was 33, Richard Smith. I'm sorry I don't have any information on how Matt Etherington is, but that's a spare thought for Matt this afternoon. He's gone away a bit poorly, I think. But there they are, the top three of the afternoon in the 350 class. 33 Richard Smith, 83 Nathan Irwin and 26 Mark Giles. Steady on them steps. We go on to the uprights next then. And in the third place, Evergreen. Still going good after a lot of years, number 62, Les Rowland. No Les Rowlands? That's the trouble when you get to my sort of age, you start going deaf, you probably can't hear me. Les Rowlands. Okay, move up one then. 174, Robin Pilcher in second place. I saw him earlier. Can't see. There he is. There he is. Also, a gentleman won the raffle. And the gentleman who won a prize in the raffle handed £10 back over to me. He said, give it the fastest time of the day in the uprights. And Robin, you got that as well. So you're a good winner this afternoon. 174, Robin Pilcher on number 2.
Oh yeah, the final, yeah. We're not there. Oh, number 2.
And where am I now? Have I gone wrong somewhere?
Yeah. Oh dear.
I didn't want those Rowlands at all, did I? Why did somebody tell me then? Third place was number 74, Robin Pilcher. Has he got the wrong trophy now? But I would have put my glasses on, really. You knew that, didn't you? Second place was 32, Arnie Fenner. You knew that, didn't you? And the winner this afternoon, none other than 46, John Yeldham. He has to be congratulated on the number of races he put in this afternoon, I think, like we do in the uprights and the team challenge. Well done.
Aye, good bar.
There we go then, the upright boys this afternoon. Sorry, I looked at the fourth leg. I was giving the result of the fourth leg. I wasn't giving out the result of the final. That was my little mistake of the afternoon. I was only testing you, see if you was alive, see if you was awake. That's all. We move on. I don't know what to do though. If Mark Baseby's about, we'll need you to accept this cup as the top point scorer in the 500s. Mark Baseby hasn't come up just yet, but if you can hear me and you're not here, Mark Baseby, could you make your way up here for a presentation to you shortly? The right-hand sidecar final. In third place, it was the Whitelams, Paul Senior and Paul Junior. Alan Elliott's got to look out, I think. Second place. Oh, very well. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't you know the system yet? I know you're a newcomer to these rosters, but I thought you'd, get the hang of it. Right, where were we? Second place. Rob Wilson and Terry Massingham. Well done then, men. Good men. And the winners this afternoon, taking the spoils back to rugby with them. 37, Mark Cotter and Karl Rushen. The Rock Series never got it out of. I think the trouble with them two, Stephen and Karl Rushen, were so long together, you tend to say Stephen before you say Karl. Another trophy for you, another one to keep clean. I'll be busy. Well done, Masters champions, 2 years running. We've won almost everything in Frittenden, I think, this year. Mark Cotter and Karl Rushen. They do well. See you all again next week at the Kent Cracker. See if we get the same result or whether it's a bit different. Well done, lads.
Well done, cheers, son.
Well done,
two.
Terry Saunders and Mark Cotter, Karl Rushen. That should leave us the left-handers. Is Mark Baseby about? Was he about? What are we going left-handers? In left hand, in the third place, it was number 25, Tony Penfold, and George Wood.
Hey.
All right. In second place was number 3, Paul Marley, and Nick Barker. On the shirt, Midfield, please return to the pub. And the winners this afternoon with 5 rights and 5 wins, 4 in the heats and 1 in the final. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Didn't they do well? Didn't they do well? On a right hander next week, ladies and gentlemen. Going to unwind a bit, they said, go around the other way, unwind the road.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well done.
Yeah, a little wave in that.
See you next week.
Yeah.
There we are, another 1, 2, 3, we've got the 1 and the 2. 3 not coming? Just the 1 and the 2 then. In the right handers, left handers. For Marley, Nick Barker and Dave Penfold, Richard Webb.
Cheers, thank you.
Well done, lads. Well done. Where's that Mark Baseby? Is he about? Here he is. Here he is. Just wearing these civvies. I don't recognise him so quick, you know. Mark Baseby, you were the top point scorer in the challenge, so you've been called up for the solo winner and for that lovely trophy. Good luck at our way. I think we're going to have trouble keeping up with you up there on your home soil. But well done. This would have been the B final trophy. We didn't have a B final for the right-handers today, and it looks like it's going back to where it came from. The 7th qualifier in the lineup for the final was indeed Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. So if Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler are about, could they come up and collect this trophy? And if not, that looks like all we've got to do today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Have a safe journey home. See you all next week at Collier Street, the boarded circuit, or the Vince Kitchen Kent Cracker. And what a meeting.